Even though the official start of gaming hasn't happened, we've managed to find some games. That's what we do here at Two Tall Gamers. I'm in the booth at Utomik with Jenny from the block. What's going on, Jenny?
Not much. How are you?
Just doing my thing at South by.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what can you tell us about Utomik?
Utomik is the Netflix of video games. So we are a startup from the Netherlands. We are working to make games easier to access, easier to play for everyone. And right now we're in beta, but we have about 500 games available, and we're adding 30 or 40 games a month.
Clarify something with me now. Is this a streaming service, or is this a, you know what, hold on, you are really tiny. Let's step you back. There we go. See, now it's,
here we go.
all right. Now we're equal. See, equality. Yeah. That's okay.
We're all about this.
All right. So now, is this a streaming service, or is this a download to my PC and I play? What's the deal?
So that's what makes Utomik more unique than some of the other offerings. We're not a streaming service. The game actually downloads in chunks to your computer. So not only are you not having to worry about the lag or any internet issues, but it's downloading in small chunks, so you're actually getting to play a lot faster than downloading the whole game. I know, like, whenever I have a patch, I'm waiting for another hour for a game to download, and I've actually gotten in the habit of putting on Utomik while I wait for some of my games to update, and then I just play that because it takes 30 seconds or less to get going.
So what kind of games can I find on the Utomik service?
So we've got, any genre represented. We've got puzzle, platformer, RPG, shooters, first-person shooters, but we've also got, a range of different types of developers we've got represented. So, not only do we have the indie developers, Plug-in Digital, but we've got like Telltale, we have Disney. So, you're not going to find just sort of the more casual games. We've got some pretty good titles on there as well.
So how do we get into the beta of Utomik?
Just go to utomik.com, where there's an easy sign-up process. And hey, if you join our live streams, sometimes we give out free stickers, shirts, sometimes free extra time on the system. So yeah, check us out, utomik.com, or just join us on Facebook.
Now, when we do sign up for the beta, will we have access to all 500 games in the library?
Absolutely, you have access to all 500. We release games every Friday. Usually we release 5-6 new games every Friday, so you'll be around for a couple of cycles of new releases. We've got some really good titles coming up too.
Once a game is downloaded from the service, let's say it's the end of the month, or I stop service, will I lose those titles?
Yeah, so it works very much like Spotify or Netflix, where you have the titles in your computer as you are with us, but then once you're not subscribed, you lose access. But the save files are saved, so if you decide to rejoin, you won't lose your save files. So that's pretty important.
And does it require internet access all the time, even on single-player games?
It does require internet access, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You look familiar. What do you do in the gaming industry?
Well, I do live streaming for Utomik, and I also have my own YouTube channel, and I stream, so Kim Chica. Yeah.